Istanbul that reveals another captivating face of the culture, one that is energetic, eclectic, and constantly evolving. Istanbul's nightlife is a unique blend of tradition and modernity, just like its culture, offering experiences ranging from historical taverns serving raki, anise-flavored spirit known as the lion's milk, and knees accompanied by live Turkish folk or fazil music, to ultramodern nightclubs pulsing with electronic beats, rooftop bars overlooking the illuminated Bosphorus, bridge, jazz clubs hidden in Beyoğlu, and underground venues where young artists experiment with sounds and performances, making the city's nocturnal life a true microcosm of its broader identity. The Mayhane culture deserves special mention as it has been a cornerstone of Istanbul's social life for centuries, embodying the Turkish way of gathering with friends over food, drink, and conversation, often enhanced with live music, heartfelt songs, and emotional toasts, creating a communal environment where locals and visitors alike feel bonded. In contrast, the high-end nightclubs in areas like Ortaköy, Bebek, and Kadıköy attract a younger, fashionable crowd, blending Mediterranean coastal vibes with Western club culture, offering international DJs, chic cocktails, and luxurious settings with views of the Bosphorus that make nightlife here as visually stunning as it is socially exciting. One cannot overlook Istanbul's traditional entertainment forms that continue to find a place in its night culture, such as belly dancing performances in restaurants and clubs, Turkish folk dance shows staged for both locals and tourists, and the survival of shadow plays like Karagöz and Hasavat performed in cultural venues, all of which ensure that the heritage is not lost even amid modern nightlife innovations. Istanbul's neighborhoods each contribute uniquely to the nightlife. Beyoğlu. Its historic Istiklal Street is filled with bars, pubs, and live music venues offering rock, indie, jazz, and traditional music. Kadıköy on the Asian side of the city is known for its alternative culture, youthful energy, artistic cafes, and underground music scene that appeal to students and creative minds. Nisantasi offers a more upscale, glamorous nightlife with stylish cocktail bars and fine dining restaurants. Ortaköy and Bebek are known for waterside clubs and lounges with breathtaking Bosphorus views, while Karaköy has reinvented itself as a hub of trendy cafes, rooftop bars, and art-inspired venues that combine food, design, and performance. Together these districts reflect the multifaceted identity of Istanbul's nightscape, from bohemian to elite, from underground to mainstream, and from historical to futuristic. Istanbul's nightlife is also closely tied to its festivals and seasonal rhythms, with summer bringing open-air concerts, Bosphorus cruises with music and dance, beach clubs along the Marmara and Black Sea coasts, and Ramadan evenings filled with communal iftars. Turkey, straddling both Europe and Asia, is a land of profound cultural richness shaped by centuries of history, empires, religions, and diverse traditions, and nowhere is this cultural depth more vividly expressed than in Istanbul, the city that has been the beating heart of Turkish civilization and an epicenter of global interaction for millennia, and which today stands as both a living museum of heritage and a modern hub of cosmopolitan vibrancy, with its culture reflecting a unique blend of the Ottoman legacy, Byzantine remnants, Islamic values, Mediterranean openness, and European dynamism, while its nightlife reveals another dimension of the Turkish spirit, a love of music, dance, socialization, and celebration. To understand Istanbul's culture, one must begin with its historical layers, as the city has been the capital of three great empires, Byzantine, Roman, and Ottoman, which shaped its architecture, cuisine, music, traditions, and even its very identity as a meeting point of East and West, and these influences are evident in iconic monuments such as Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace, the Blue Mosque, the Grand Bazaar, and the Galata Tower, where visitors encounter the interweaving of Christian mosaics, Islamic calligraphy, Ottoman miniatures, and modern Turkish artistry, all coexisting in a city where heritage is not preserved in isolation but actively lived in. Daily routines, rituals, and festivals. Turkish culture itself emphasizes hospitality, community, respect for tradition, and a love of art and storytelling, values that are mirrored in Istanbul's tea gardens, coffee houses, meyhanes, taverns, and art galleries where locals and foreigners mingle, sharing conversations over Turkish tea served in tulip-shaped glasses, strong and thick Turkish coffee often read for fortune-telling, and the iconic dishes of the cuisine such as kebabs, mezes, baklava, börek, and simit, foods that embody the spirit of both home-cooked comfort and refined Ottoman court delicacies. Language, too, plays a cultural role, with Turkish enriched by Persian, Arabic, Greek, and European words reflecting centuries of exchange, while music and dance such as the haunting melodies of the ney, the rhythms of darbuka, the passionate folk dances like halay, and the mystical whirling of the Mevlevi dervishes remind one of Turkey's deep artistic traditions, and in Istanbul specifically these are reimagined in contemporary forms like pop, rock, rap, and electronic music, showing how the city bridges heritage with innovation. Istanbul's culture is also characterized by a profound spirituality and religious dimension, with Islam as the dominant faith shaping daily rhythms through the call to prayer echoing from thousands of mosques, yet simultaneously existing alongside modern secularism, Christian and Jewish communities, and a thriving cosmopolitan ethos, which together create a pluralism that enriches the social fabric.